Hi, welcome to Inside the Spotlight. I'm your host, Lily, and today I'm here with media content creator and journalist Emilie Ackerman. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. This week has been absolutely crazy, especially with the Worlds Collide movie, being announced that there's going to be a second leg with Camp Rock, which I'm so excited for. Also the Descendants Wicked Wonderland trailer and Freya Sky's Stars Align Door Dates. Which one are you the most excited for?
I don't know. I'm excited for all of it. All of it, like knowing that all of this is happening this fall with Freya's tour and the second. I can't believe there's gonna be a second leg
I
of the
know with the
Descendants
Camp
on.
Rock cast, that's absolutely crazy.
Like I'm gonna be going to it all 100%.
Yes, I'm gonna be trying
I'm
it.
still wondering though, like if Freya's gonna be in the second half of the, but I
Yeah.
know it's gonna be good though.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people were like, "Oh, I don't know if Frey's guy's gonna be in it because she's also gonna be on her own tour." So, because we don't know like when is
Right,
that tour is
yeah.
gonna be. So, starting off, I want to ask, how did you first get into entertainment news and journalism?
So ever since I was really young, I always knew I was into the entertainment industry.
Hmm.
So at first I wasn't sure like, exactly what I wanted to do. Like I always know I wanted to do something with like Disney Channel, like marketing.
Hmm.
And even like with series like Divergent, and Hunger Games, like growing up, I always liked those kind of things.
Hmm.
But then I noticed I was into like graphic design and video editing and like talking in front of the camera. So
Uh-huh.
then I started making my own videos and I just let myself be myself in my videos and that's how I started doing.
Yes. Yeah, and like with my next question is why and how did you like start creating videos and sharing them on your social media?
I started making videos because I wanted to connect with other people that also
Mhm.
liked Disney Channel and like Netflix shows that I like. So even just through my platform, I've connected with other creators that are similar to like me. And then also I made friends along the way too,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
Yeah, I think that's one of the good things about being on social media is that you can just meet so many like new people and meet people that also have the same interests as you, which is I think is just one of like the best things about like being on social media. Getting to create articles and videos, what is the process like creating stories? Also just finding stories that are worth covering.
So, whenever I write articles for Girls Life, which I'm an entertainment intern for them right now, I write articles on what teens I feel like would like be the most interested in, and then I have to write in a voice that speaks the most with them.
Uh-huh.
Um, so it gets them excited and feel like that they have a friend, or
Yes.
kind of like a sisterly vibe, like a girl's life when
Mm,
we're sharing
I
the news.
I love your articles because they just like make me feel like yeah, like I'm speaking to a friend. What is something people might not realize that goes into like writing and creating articles for magazines or like the websites?
Well, I feel like sometimes the language, especially if you go from writing in school to a magazine, it's very
Mhm.
different. So sometimes the language or also again, like I was saying before, the fact checking to like
Yeah,
make sure everything's correct, because otherwise you could just spread out the wrong information and then that will look bad on you
yeah.
in the media, which is really important.
Like, where do you research and find information to come up with ideas for content in your articles?
Usually, for articles, we usually get press releases that are sent, so I get to like look at some of that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And then for my videos, usually again I look at like Hollywood Reporter or
Yeah,
Deadline. I always make sure I fact check it to make sure it's true, so I'm not just spreading false
yes,
information, which is really important in media.
yes. Also, like I enjoy your articles on Girls Life. What is the process like writing and publishing your work?
So usually I write a draft on an article, whether it's in entertainment or sometimes I write about beauty and lifestyle
Mhm.
too. And then the editor takes a look at it, and then sometimes they'll come back to me with feedback, and then other times she'll just edit it and then
Yeah.
send it out. Like sometimes in the when you write articles, they're not always going to give you feedback, which is what I learned
Mhm.
working with Girls Life. But it's been really helpful for me in my journey and like learning,
Yeah.
like get some feedback since it's
Mhm.
an internship.
Um, so working with Girls Life, how did you get the opportunity to work with Girls Life magazine?
So, I feel like a lot of getting opportunities in media is putting yourself out there.
Mhm.
So I connected with one of the people that work there, and she and I did like a kind of like a coffee chat kind of thing over Zoom, and I told her like my interests and um what I would like to do with my career. And then after meeting with her, she was like, "Okay, I could pass your name along and
Yeah.
your resume." And then that's how I got the interview, and then that's how I got into Girls Life.
Yeah, that's really interesting. As someone who is younger and loving to learn stories about entertainment media, wanting to also become a journalist and an interviewer, what advice do you have for someone my age?
For somebody just starting out like you,
Mhm.
I would say the most important thing is to just be yourself in front of the camera and like don't compare yourself to other people. Like I still do that. That's when
Yeah,
I make my videos because I'm not the only one that makes these. I'm like, oh, are they good enough? Or you know,
yeah,
um, and then also like make sure you make content that you enjoy making and not because it's what other people want to see.
yeah,
Otherwise, I feel like I've seen it with some other people. Like if they don't talk about what they're passionate about,
mm,
then you kind of sound like monotone a little bit. So I feel like that's really important too.
yeah. And then what is one skill that you think is the most important for young journalists or creators to build early on?
I would say again, like being able to communicate with different people. I think I told you I was on like the Disney College program and I worked at Epcot. So like I feel like me being on that program really helped me to be able to talk to people better.
Yes.
It's been like a year since I've done it, but yeah, it's really fun. So like I would recommend that program to people at the Disney
Mhm.
College program to people that are watching this if
Yes.
they're interested in Disney too.
And then lastly, how do you stay confident putting yourself out there online?
The main thing I would say is like not compare yourself to other
Mhm.
people is the biggest thing.
Yes. I think it's really important just to like be confident and just putting yourself out there, especially just not thinking like what other people think about you and stuff. But yeah, I just want to thank you so much for letting me have this opportunity to interview you. I look forward to seeing you in the future and just thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for interviewing me.